ready to go live an hour ago, but my little one was not having bedtime tonight, so oh dear, I just mixed these up. I'm still working on these coasters like I was last night, and I finally got them working. Okay, now I've mixed them up, so I don't know which ones have been sealed and which ones haven't. I'll show the progress in a minute because I need some crafty, creative minds to help me. Okay, so we got those ones. Hello, Maeve, how are you? Oh, I'm super late on the live tonight. My little one was not having bedtime. I went ahead and cut most of the decals out, and I figured out what the issue was yesterday. I was crafting on a mat that I bought from IKEA, like a desk mat, and it's a little bit padded, so it was causing issues with weeding. And then secondly, I was cutting it on the wrong setting. I decided to just cut it on iron-on, and now it weeds like a charm. So that's what we're working on. Now our coasters for the party. I feel like you're always going live when I'm going to sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, mother of four. You got me on live finally. Yes, I know. My time zone is pretty late. Like it's only still not even 8 o'clock for me here. Crafting on from New Zealand. Isn't it super early in New Zealand right now? Like in the morning? Hello, that's amazing. I'm really good. I hope I'm not keeping you up though. Feel free to go to bed. This does post the following day. Hello, Corey. You're here. I haven't seen you in the past few lives, so it's nice to have you back. We're just making coasters tonight, and I'm in a few minutes, I guess. I'll show you what I did yesterday, and then I need some creative minds to help me. I keep mixing them up. Some of them are sealed, some of them are not. Is anyone else crafting, or is it just way too late where everyone else is? With the time change, the sun just went down for us, which is kind of nice, but also, I don't know, feels a little weird. And the kids obviously don't want to go to bed when it's bright out because they don't think it's bedtime, so just adds a whole new fun to parenting. Being out of town working, glad to be back, thanks. Oh, out of town for work. Did you have a nice time out of town, or is it kind of like one of those work trips, you know, not much fun? Oh, goodness. I've just been really obsessed with the offset feature on Cricut Design Space. So for these coasters, my daughter painted them, if you didn't watch the live yesterday. It's almost 11 p.m. here, just like last time I was in the live. You're motivating me to move to my craft desk. Oh, sorry, be comfy in your bed. I wish I could be comfy in my bed, but be a little while. It's 3:53 p.m. here. Oh, okay. Wait, is it 3:53 p.m. on March 16th for you? Like, are you ahead that much of us? Did you get Cricut Design Space to work? Okay, so yesterday I was having huge Cricut Design Space issues, and this morning I tried again and it crashed, and then all day it's really been struggling. So I don't know if it's my computer. I might just erase it from my computer. What did you call it? Like take it off my computer and then re-download it and see if that, uninstall, that's the word, and re-download it and see if that works. I was able to get it to work, but every time I try to do the offset feature is when it crashes on me, but at least I saved it this time. I learned from my mistake yesterday. It was good. It was around 600 people, first time in a crowd in a while. Wow. In a way that probably was nice, right? After not being around people, or maybe it was a little scary. I would be a little bit scared being around that many people, but that's really nice though, to finally be able to get out and things are back in person. I have good news. I actually made my first sale on Facebook. Congratulations, yay. It was a family friend, but hey, it still counts. She left a good review. First of all, congratulations, that is amazing. It doesn't matter if it's a family friend, that's awesome. And the fact that they're there to support you, even more amazing. Also the reviews, like awesome. Anytime I purchase from any shop or anything, like today I bought some little soaps and I always leave a review. I think it's so important to have reviews and just reviews in general. So that's amazing that they left you a great review. Oh, That's so exciting. Now I bet you're motivated to just keep on going and sell more. Okay. So now that I have a few people in here, I'll show you what I finally did yesterday. It took forever. So I've been making these little coasters that my daughter painted, and I just cut out some corkboard. She painted them, and then I put on some decals. So this is the one I wanted to ask. It says she be trippin', and then I realized I should make one that says she be sippin', or like they be sippin', right? Because it's a coaster. But then should I put like a teacup and a bumblebee or what? Because it looks a little funny the way I designed it on Cricut Design Space. So if you have any ideas for it to be saying, like, for what picture or image to use with they be sippin' instead of she be trippin' and be like this, let me know. The other one is use an effing coaster, please. I just thought this was absolutely hilarious. And I'm making these as like party favors for my daughter's birthday party because it's mainly adults there. She's a baby. So, and then this one says, "Want to hear a joke? Decaf." Perfect. I also cut out some ones that are tea related because I don't know why I did this, tea related, because I have some family members that do not drink coffee. Are they crazy? Just kidding. If you don't drink coffee, it's probably good for you to not do that. I have a problem and drink way too much coffee, as I'm sure some of you have noticed in some of the videos when I get very hyper. But in the evening, I am sipping on tea. So, tea and snacks usually is where it's at. Okay. And then for the, this one's not done yet, but for the men, I guess, coming, I decided to do beast mode loading. I didn't make these decals, I just want to say that. And I just thought this was funny, and then it comes with like the honeycomb that you put in the middle. It just looks like a battery loading thing. So that would be a cool little one to add. Okie dokie. I'm glad the weeding is going better today so far than it was yesterday, because yesterday was a mess. Let's work on the tea ones. Okay. I'm hoping people actually like take these coasters home. Otherwise, I'm gonna have at least 20 coasters sitting at my house. And I thought this would be a really quick and easy kind of party favor idea and on a budget. And it is proving to be a lot more time consuming than I thought. And then I'm going ahead and sealing them just with Mod Podge, because I don't really care that much about it being like fully waterproof or anything, even though they are coasters. So if I were to sell them, I would definitely do that. But because it's just for family members, no, I just cut my decal a little bit. Okay. Oh. And then this one for the tea, it's hard to see right now, but it says drop it like it's hot, and then has a tea bag. There's another one that said, I like big cups and I cannot lie. I just thought it was so funny, like all of these coaster jokes that you could put on them. If you couldn't tell, my sense of humor is very, I was gonna say sarcastic, but does that make sense? I just have a really ridiculous sense of humor, I think. Okay. It is weeding so much better today. I did actually end up getting it to work yesterday. I went live yesterday for anyone that wasn't there, and I don't know why, like, everything was going wrong at once. I also did open up my Cricut Maker, and I was going to do my first project on a live and like plug it in and everything, but I was requested to just do an actual like proper full video on it, that instead of it being this way on my phone, I can film on my camera this way, and then people can properly see what I'm doing for those that still have their Cricut in the box and want to learn how to open up the box and get started. So that's the plan. So tonight I'm making coasters for now. It sounds like exciting, like a roller coaster. It's not that exciting. Oh dear. Yeah, I didn't really know what else to do for party favors for like a honeybee themed. I've seen people like on Pinterest, there are a bunch of things where people get little jars and fill them with honey and stuff, but I didn't really think that would be necessary. Oh, hello, Nana. I don't know why the live chat wasn't popping up. People are in here. Okay, sorry, I have to scroll all the way back. It wasn't showing me any of these live chats. Oh, my phone keeps moving around, sorry. My project last night, hello Linda. I showed it a few minutes ago. I don't know if you saw because the live chat just popped up. So it actually ended up working. It just took a lot of frustration and effort. So these are the ones I did last night. I did, I think 6 of them, and now I have the rest of them to do. So I'm slowly working away on that, and I did go ahead and seal them with Mod Podge last night. So it so far went pretty good. Love the teacup idea too. Yeah, I think it would be cute to do that. I'm not too sure. I just took a teacup off of the Cricut Design Space, the free images that they have to see. Thank you, Maeve. That's very kind. Yeah, I think they turned out pretty cute. Wine glass. That's a really good idea. The only thing is a lot of my family, including myself, we don't drink like alcohol. So I mean, maybe some of my siblings would like that. Maybe I will do that for one of them, and then if someone wants to take that, they could. The only thing is if I'm left over with that, I mean, whatever, that's fine. You can. Sometimes I have like orange juice in a wine glass. Sorry, just going through the whole chat. What brand of vinyl do I prefer? I don't know. I'm trying a lot of different ones. Like right now I'm using, this one is the Caesar one. Hey girl, hey, what are we talking about? Hello, Kathy. We're making coasters today for party favors. So I'm just making some coasters. But right now we're talking about my favorite vinyl, which I don't actually have one. I'm using like Caesar or Sizer, however you want to pronounce it. This one is a very horrible off-brand from Amazon. Not a fan. It's called like Casa or something. I've mentioned it a couple times because I don't want people to purchase it and make the same mistake that I did. And then the other brand I like is Oracle 651. That's permanent adhesive vinyl. Those are the ones I use a lot so far. I've used a bunch of like random local ones as well. I'm in Canada for reference. And I really want to try the tech wrap one. I was talking to someone in our Facebook group yesterday about tech wrap vinyl. I can't put my name on I can't put my finger on the person it was again, but they said they got it off of Amazon, so maybe I'll do that instead of the tech wrap website. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's so expensive. Hang in there, they look great. Thank you, Linda. So the problem yesterday was, first of all, I guess the new blade was just having issues. So I cut it on iron-on instead of vinyl with extra pressure, and it's weeding really well. And also, I bought this office mat from IKEA, and it was underneath, and for some reason, I don't know, the material, the padding, whatever was happening, it was not liking it. So I guess I just need like a really good solid surface under my mat. I really like to weed on my Cricut mat. Does anyone else do that? Because I feel like otherwise it moves around too much. Tech wrap, yeah, I really want to try. Hello, Maria, welcome. We're just chatting about our favorite vinyl right now. I heard StarCraft is the best and very cost effective. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. Do you find StarCraft on Amazon, or is that like a US brand? I think I could still purchase it probably if it's US brand. I would just have to pay shipping, but that's fine. I took little jars and etched on them bumblebees and wrote honey and stuck them with little honey packs. The bow, that is so cute. I like that idea. I was thinking of doing, I don't have it here, but I was thinking of doing those little honey sticks. And then I also ordered little soaps, handmade local seller that made little soaps that were honeycomb and bee design. And they're just like lavender soaps, I think. But they're cute, and so I was going to put it with the coasters and stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to be like super on a budget here. But it's, you know, when you try to craft and then on top of the fact that it's for my little one and stuff, so I'm just going way overboard. It's a little ridiculous, but like, she's not going to remember it, but we will, so it's okay. She'll look at photos. I like to weed on my mat too. Yes, Kathy, I just feel like when I weed on here, it just rolls everywhere, so the mat is where it's at for me. I have not used HTV Ront. It's okay so far. Oh, I have used HTV Ront. Oh, okay. And are these that are being recommended here? I know TechWrap has their own website, but are most of these from Amazon? Does anyone buy vinyl off of Amazon. There's one, you know those like random Amazon shops that have them, not the big brand ones that we all know. One starts with an I, something like, not Imogen, something like that. That one I used a few years ago and it was pretty good, but that was also a few years ago, so it depends how it is now. I haven't tried it in a while. Also, Heat Press Nation, I would never recommend Craftable's glitter, but everything else, yes, and so cheap. There's a lot of recommendations here. I'll definitely have to check it out. I've heard waiting on your mat is like having an extra hand. I love that, Corey. I think, yes, that makes absolute sense. 143 vinyl is the best place to buy. I've actually heard a lot about 143 vinyl. I know 143 vinyl sells StarCraft. I'm not sure if anyone else does. Okay, I'm going to look that up after the live today. I have used HTV Ron also. It's okay, just thick. Okay, that's good to know. So I would have to change my settings a little bit. Sorry, my phone keeps moving on me. Thank you for all of your insights into vinyl, everyone. I hear good things about 143 vinyl. And okay, how do you say it? Caesar, like the dressing, or sizer, or some people call it scissor. And for the longest time, I thought it was called sister until I saw the spelling. I don't know. Someone told me the other day it was Caesar, so that's what I'm going with now. Oh, I wish the live chat, yes, like the dressing. You know, I love Caesar salad. That was really random, but it's my favorite. So now I will definitely remember how to pronounce it. Caesar. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, Sizer. Wait, am I saying that right? Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and you can exit live chat, hit live, and then come back into the chat. Oh, thank you, Nana. That's very kind. Nana is one of my mods, now my moderators, because we've had some issues in the past with, you know, those certain people that will join your lives and just wreak havoc in the comment section. So she's very lovely. I really appreciate her. Thank you. No, I think I'm wrong. It's like Caesar. Okay, so the salad dressing, we got it. I think I just need to remind myself that now when I film my videos. Well, that's embarrassing. I've been saying it wrong for so many years. Both I have mentioned have their own websites, but you can also find on Amazon. Thank you, Gabby. I'm going to have to check those out. Maybe I can like try a bunch of them out and then do a comparison of, for example, like the same decal or something. And I mean, everyone's going to have their own opinion on what's best and what works best for them. But maybe I could do something like that and that could be helpful because I think, I don't know, it's just, there's so many different ones. Something I will say, not to talk smack about any specific brand, but notice how no one mentioned that Cricut vinyl's their favorite? All I'm gonna say. No shade if you like Cricut vinyl, by the way. That's awesome. Just for some reason it just isn't it for me. It just doesn't work the best, in my opinion. So don't let that discourage you if you like Cricut vinyl. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, definitely me cutting it on the iron-on setting has made it a whole lot easier. The other thing is I'm cutting out really thin font and designs, so that's also not helping. Do you seal your coasters before use? I don't sell these coasters, so it's only for family and friends. So we painted them, and then I did 2 layers of Mod Podge, the matte Mod Podge, and then and then I put the decal on, and then I did another layer over top. But I didn't really care too much to fully seal it or anything because it's only really for the party. I don't think most of my family members are even going to bother taking those home. So yeah, I know they're coasters, so they probably should be like watertight. Especially with me, I'm super clumsy. But I didn't go too much into it. I just used what I had at home. But if you are selling coasters or something, or if I were to, I would definitely make sure they're really sealed good. Actually, I've made wooden coasters in the past for Christmas gifts and stuff, and I stained them, and then I went ahead and did seal them. They've held up for years. My parents still use those coasters. So I think I sealed it with poly or something like that. Do some vinyl require higher heat than other ones? Yes, for heat transfer vinyl, it kind of depends on the material you're using as well. Like if you're making a shirt, if it's a cotton shirt and things like that. So the best way I like to do, if you're using your Cricut heat press, I would go ahead, you can go on the Cricut website and they have a heat guide. If you type in Cricut heat guide, I'm making party favors, yes. If you go to the Cricut heat guide, then you can type in your material and then the heat press you're using and the type of vinyl you're using as well. So for example, you could put in like 100% polyester or cotton, and then, I don't know, glitter, HTV, or whatever kind of one you're doing, and then it will tell you which one you need. And if it's on Celsius or Fahrenheit and you use the opposite one, there is a way to change it, and I'm saying that because for a long time I was Googling the conversion of it until I realized that you can just hit a button and change it. And if your heat press is also doing that with the temperature showing Celsius or Fahrenheit and you do the opposite one, like mine, I just posted a video not too long ago showing how to actually change that. For over a year, I was just converting it until I realized it was super easy to change it to the proper temperature that I understood. Cricut is the worst. Why do I buy so many of their mystery boxes? Oh, Kathy, I really want to try their mystery boxes, but like I just bought a bundle from Cricut. I don't know if you saw the video yesterday. I can show the bundle if you want. It came with my maker and oh, the stuff in there. It's all Cricut brand, and I like Cricut. Like, I like the brand. I love my Cricut machine. I like using their mats and their tools, but the vinyl, I don't understand why it's not better. I don't want to talk smack about them, but that's just my, that's just my little thought there. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up in the chat here. The Caesar YouTube channel says Caesar. Okay, that's good. Downtown, okay. Cricut contact tape sucks too. Yes, okay, so, hello Carmen. I have more Cricut vinyl than needed because of the mystery box. Well, because I want a Cricut cutie. I want a Cricut cutie too. That's pretty much the only reason why I want a mystery box. How would you seal it? How would I seal the coasters or something else? Sorry, I missed. Like the coasters I'm making now or the ones that I sealed that were wooden. Congrats on my maker. Thank you. I'm really excited about it. I like everything too except their vinyl. Oh, sorry, there's like a little thing over the chat bubble so I can't read every word. Yes, okay. The Cricut maker, I'm super excited. I was going to film a video of me showing me using it, but I wanted to make sure I could do it landscape instead of on my phone like this. So I'm going to film it later tonight after the live and upload it soon. That's more for like a super beginner that still has their Cricut in the box because I get asked that all the time. But, oh my god, in the bundle, the Cricut transfer tape came in it, and I'm going to be selling my Explorer Air 2 now to get money to buy a printer to do print then cut. And so I'm going to add this in it, and I'm probably going to add a lot of the Cricut brand things that came in the bundle. Honestly, I was pretty disappointed with the bundle, to be honest. And then my old tools I'm going to be selling as well. Just like I'm making my own little mini bundle of secondhand Cricut things for people. But, or for someone, I guess. Some Cricut crafter. But the bundle came with like a bunch of foil iron-on and foil adhesive vinyl and foil cardstock. And like another one was, let's see, it's right beside me so I can just grab it and show you. I don't want to be too repetitive because I did it in the live yesterday, but I'll do a quick overview. Oh god, it's heavy. So I bought if you're wondering why I didn't even look into what was in the bundle when I ordered it, it's because the Cricut website had really good deals going on. I think they were 30% off. And like I mentioned, I found a really good discount code on top of it. So it was a super good deal for me, like over $200 off or something. And the deal was the maker with the basics bundle or something. So I thought, like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And I didn't really look in the bundle, like I just looked at the picture and it had, it had one of these, which I really wanted. and it had new tools, which I also wanted. So this and the tools combined, where I live, is about $50, the tools that I wanted. So just that alone would make more sense for me to purchase this. So I bought the Cricut with the bundle together. It was like a set. Does that make sense? A bundle, whatever. And the price was good, but the bundle was super disappointing. There are some things that are really cool. I'll go over it really quickly. I got a little scoring tool, a little true control knife. I'm really excited to start working with more cardstock. I made some really cute Mother's Day. Did I show them on YouTube yet? I made some Mother's Day cards. My first cards. I'm gonna grab them because I'm pretty excited about them. Can you believe I've had a Cricut for 4 years and I've never made a card? So I made this one yesterday. The design is from Creative Fabrica, if you're interested. And then I made this one. I know they're super simple, but first time, you know? Anyways, so I'm excited to get those tools to work on that. Sorry, the live chat disappears on me. Foil cardstocks work for cake toppers. Okay, that's good. Maybe I'll do that then. How do I seal the coasters that I'm making? So I'm using cork. My husband bought like a big, one of those big cork, like 12 by 12 cork board thingies from the dollar store, and then it comes in a pack of 4. So I used my kitchen knife and cut these up. So I wanted to make sure I sealed them to just really hold it together because it's, I don't know, cork. But I just used Mod Podge. I don't know how well I would say it would be like waterproof and stuff with this dollar store Mod Podge that I'm using. But if I were to sell it, I would still do Mod Podge. Like I do seal my signs. I guess you can't see, but my signs and everything with that. But I would go a little bit more carefully and make sure to get like all of the edges. Whereas right now, I mainly just sealed around the decal and like over the decal. I didn't go along the sides and stuff to seal it, if that makes sense. So that was kind of what I went with that. I can definitely update on like how it goes because I spill my drinks all the time. So I'll let you know how it goes with that. But I think if, I don't know, with wood, I do Mod Podge sometimes, but with with coasters, I think it was I want to say polyacrylic, but is that the right word? Whatever comes in that can, like a paint can kind of. Yay, I missed that part. Yes, I can keep showing it. Love my maker. I just bought some Cricut to start cutting wood layers for my shadow boxes. I picked up the engraving kit too. We'll be playing that down to the road. Ooh, I love that. I really want to do the engraving, which is why I got the maker, because all of you were telling me in the chat that have the maker. Is my husband coming to tell me I'm too loud? Probably. He'll come in and be like, "You're too loud." All of you that had the maker were saying you were engraving acrylics and all of this stuff, and it got me really excited. So I saw the deal and I just had to get it. Foil cardstock works for cake toppers. I will definitely have to try it out then. This is the foil. Okay, sorry, it's foil poster board, which I guess is like kind of like thicker cardstock. So this is the set, which I could use. My daughter's having a Frozen themed birthday party for the 3rd year in a row. So we'll be making lots of cake toppers and stuff ourselves. Oh, sorry, my phone. I need to find something else to put my phone on because it's sitting propped up. Sorry, we're wiggling around everywhere. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I don't know how to keep the chat on the thing. Polyurethane. Yes, thank you, Nana. That is what I meant to say. The cards are so cute. Thank you, Kathy. I got the bundle with my Air 2 also. Did you get kind of similar things? I don't know if you saw my video yesterday, and I can keep showing what's in the bundle if you want. I would love to see some examples. Okay, to Gabby. Yes, with the cake toppers. Gabby, if you're in our Facebook group, if you're not, after this live post, so not right now during the live part of it, but later, our Facebook group will be in there. Feel free to join and show off your cake toppers because all of us would love to see them. Dreaming Tree is a good place for cards. Okay, thank you. I will absolutely have to check that out. Okay, now I want to hear what you were saying. Oh, okay, now I can hear what you were saying. My husband has loud music on and I could not hear you at all. Oh, sorry, Carmen. Good night, ladies. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. I need to go to bed. Good night, mother of 4. Have a good sleep. We have to come up with a way for you to send proof or echo-proof your, or soundproof or echo-proof your room. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Mooseworks. I checked out your Instagram yesterday and, oh, so cute. I don't recommend the foil cardstock. I did get shimmer vinyl and I actually like that. I'm a beginner, so they aren't all that, but check it out. Yeah, don't worry, Gabby. Lots of beginners. I don't even work with cardstock yet, so to me, it'll be amazing. I have the same bundle. Oh, amazing. Okay. Did you like the bundle? This is just my personal opinion. I'm not saying it's a bad bundle, so if you like it, please feel free to let us know what you think. I feel like someone asked a question. Oh yeah, soundproof the room. Yes, I think I need to soundproof just myself. Like, I get really noisy when I talk. I just get really excited. I think that's it. Okay, so the bundle also came with this cardstock, which is awesome. It says Cricut cardstock, Princess Sampler, got cardstock too, some tools, and other packets that I can't remember. Awesome. Yeah, I will say that, like, there was a lot in the bundle, which was really cool. But when I show you the rest of the stuff, I mean, some of it's good, but sorry, I just got a notification from our little Facebook group thing. This one I'm excited about. Glitter cardstock, super cool. There's a bunch of different colors in here, perfect for cake toppers, which hopefully I'll get better at because the ones I made for my daughter's birthday were, okay. And then it came with everyday iron-on, like a sampler pack, which is awesome. I love iron-on. I don't know, just I love working with HTV. These pens, I was a little bit disappointed about the colors. I just asked to join the FB group. Oh, okay, perfect. I will accept the group. The only thing is I'm on my phone right now, so I can't do it. Maybe if someone wants to become like an admin as well of the group, let me know and I can do that because I can't accept it on my phone right now. But as soon as I'm done, I will make sure to do that. Yeah, it was okay at first. I wanted more vinyl, not the metallic kind. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's okay, I love glitter cardstock. I hope you get a Cricut sponsorship. That would be so cool. I was thinking about reaching out to Cricut and being like, hello, I pretty much advertise for you every day on all of my social media platforms. And, you know, hello, I'm here. Feel free to sponsor me if you want to send me anything. There's a link to the Facebook group. Feel free to join. Thank you, Nana, for linking that. I really appreciate that. No worries. Later is totally fine. Awesome. Thank you, Corey. I will definitely go in and do that. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed on the colors of the markers. I thought they could maybe do something a little bit more cute. Maybe this works for some people, but for me, I'm not really going to use the orange, for example. I felt the same way about the pen colors. Yeah, they could have done like pretty pastels or something. I guess I should have looked into it. Maybe that was my fault. I don't know if they tell you it's in the bundle. Like, there was a picture, but I don't know if they exactly tell you what was in it. I think I'm getting a lot of notifications from people trying to join the group right now, so I will let you all in the group as soon as we're done this live. I apologize, I'm on my phone for the live. This is another thing, kind of cool. I'll probably do it for a video. Orange carrots. Yes, and for Halloween, could work, but that's about it. But now that I'm starting to do cards, maybe. Or like birthday balloons, I don't know. Something else that's orange. Dry erase vinyl. Kind of cool. I might do like a little Wi-Fi sign or something because we just moved into our new place. So I thought maybe that could be cool, like welcome to our home, or like here's our Wi-Fi password, you know, whatever. Could use it for a video. I wouldn't personally go out and buy that normally, but that's okay. Chalkboard vinyl. It says it may vary. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, it really is like a mystery box. Mystery bundle. I'm a little disappointed then. I can help you, Shea. Okay, Nana, thank you. I will add you as an admin then. I really appreciate it. You're always so helpful. Are those infusible markers or regular? Oh, that's good to ask. Gel pen set origins. So I guess they're just the regular, like, fine point. Yeah. So mine is a marker, the one I have for my Explore. Oh, actually it's over here. Oh God, I can't get up. Let's see. Oh. Hold that thought. 1 second. I'm a little confused. other pen went. Okay. Okay, I don't know where it is. I thought my other pen was thicker than this, but maybe this is the new one. I got new tools yesterday in the bundle too, but it's this kind of pen, the fine point one, and I think that's the same as these ones. It says one point for the pen size. Okay. Sorry, give me one quick moment. My little one is. I'm just gonna see if my husband can grab her. Sorry. I might have to go if he. Okay, she might go back to sleep. Sorry, mom life. I'd love to see the dry erase and chalkboard vinyl in a DIY. Okay, awesome. I can definitely do that. And when I opened it up, I was like disappointed, and then I realized, hey, I could show it in a video and maybe someone would appreciate that. And then I didn't have to go out and buy it with my own. I say with my own money. I did buy this with my own money, but it was way cheaper than buying the individual rolls. I need a Wi-Fi frame for my parents. Yeah, I think that would be a really cool idea. Also, another thing that would be probably way cheaper than buying dry erase vinyl is someone suggested it in my comments, so I'm not taking the credit for this idea, but I don't have one here. Okay, let's see this. Taking a picture frame. Actually, they said it about this. Taking a picture frame and then maybe I just drew this with my Cricut pen and then colored it in with some things, but let's pretend like this is a Wi-Fi sign, and then you could dry erase over it, and this was $1. So if you don't want to go by the dry erase vinyl, could be a fun option. Just an idea. Okay, so yeah, those two I'm going to keep because for a video they might be helpful. Stencil vinyl, which I think is always great because right now I'm using the Dollar Tree Crafters Square vinyl as my stencil vinyl, just because I don't care about that vinyl getting ruined and I don't want to use my more expensive vinyl. I really want to do a doormat. That would be super cool. So hopefully I can use the stencil vinyl for that. Premium vinyl, I mean, hey, you can always use it, but the colors like red, white, and black, and same with their iron-on. The black and the white definitely, but the red, won't really use, but I guess that's what I get for buying a bundle. Now this is the kind of disappointing part to me. Adhesive foil. This is just my opinion. But what am I gonna do with this? I mean, I know there are things you can make, but this is not my kind of thing, so I think I'm just going to add this to the little bundle thing that I'm creating for my Facebook Marketplace Cricut Explorer set. And then this one is foil iron-on, which I also don't think I'm really going to use, but I might just keep it for if my daughter wants some type of mermaid theme thing, but also the colors of it, I don't know if you can see that, but it's some weird shade of green, purple, blue, it's not really cute. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I really like the pastels and the pretty soft colors, and I'm not into the dark, deep colors, but maybe that's because my kids are into more mermaids and unicorns and stuff, so I'm thinking of that stuff. My daughter really does like Spider-Man too, so I guess that could work for Spider-Man. I don't know, but not too impressed with it. You're so way over this, guys. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh gosh. I don't know why the chat keeps not popping up. Dry erase vinyl, I don't remember getting that. Neither that chalkboard vinyl. I wonder what you got instead. Yeah, maybe they just threw it in there. It is cool. I'll definitely have to do a video and show it. I bought the dry erase for writing my projects and ideas. I like that. You're a great mom. Thank you. That's very kind. If you allow me to help you with Facebook group, I can help admin if you want. Thank you. That would be wonderful, Nana. I really appreciate that. Doormats, yes. I really think that's a fun way to personalize the home. I use Donald. I'm not even gonna finish this. I'm gonna say Dollar Tree vinyl for stencils too. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't like the Dollar Tree vinyl for projects unless it is larger decals, not fonts, not intricate designs. So stencils are where it's at for me. My phone is slowly slipping away. Thank you for going live. We love the chit chat. You're so welcome. I love just chatting, especially with people that are enjoy similar things than me. I don't know a lot of, I talk to my husband about this stuff and he's just wow. He's really nice and supportive about it, but he doesn't know what I'm talking about. And so It's nice to have people that I can chat with and we can talk back and forth about different things like that. I don't like the stencil vinyl. It's very thin, very transparent. That's really great to know. Thank you. I've seen people using freezer paper, or I think parchment paper. So, and then I think they used a heat press to just press it down so it's stuck on there, and then you spray paint like for doormats. So I'll try it out just to like let everyone know how it goes, give my honest opinion, and go from there. We have twin bundles. Okay, that's kind of nice. So it's not only me getting this. That's cool. Yeah, I was a little disappointed on some of the things, but I mean, hey, I can't complain. I got a really good deal, I guess, on them. So what's the FB name? Nana did link it a little bit up above, but it is Trebusheayt and the Cricketeers, like Cricut, and then ERS, I believe. I can type it in the chat here if you need. I think I used the stencil wrong when etching, but regular vinyl worked as a stencil. I've never used stencil vinyl before, so I'm not sure. I really want to get into glass etching though. So I'll be probably doing a video about that and let you know. Maybe I can do two. I can try one with the stencil vinyl, and then I can try one with regular vinyl, and then let people know like which one I prefer. And I always say that because I'm not trying to insult anyone that likes a certain way. You know, it's all about trial and error and whatever preference you have. Yeah, a regular vinyl works really great for what am I saying? For stencils. I just try to use colors that I don't like the bright neon pinks and stuff. Okay, you were way over this old guy's frame. That's okay. An exchange group. We have a Facebook group. Oh, sorry, my phone. We have a Facebook group where we just share like our crafting creations and we chat and ask questions and stuff. So feel free to join. It will be linked once this gets posted after it's live, but otherwise Nana did leave it in the chat previously up there. So if you wanted to take a little peek there, I haven't used regular. Oh, okay, sorry, now I'm rereading. Not showing on mine. Oh, okay. Let us know what we can help you with. Yes, it's great. We all relate. Love the crafting community. Me too. I totally understand. My husband is the same. Yeah, it's like when I show him a new project and he's like, wow, like that's super cool, and I'm super excited about it, and at this point he's seen hundreds of them. Everything Moose works. That's okay. I think you said that you just recently got a Cricut, right? You have a woodworking business and you just got a Cricut. I may be wrong. I believe that's what you said. My husband too. Yeah, I mean, at least he's supportive. That's all I can say about it. I'm like, oh, well, thanks for supporting me, but I don't think he actually really cares when I show him. I use the Dollar Tree vinyl to etch a wine bottle. Ooh, that's super cool. Did it work well for you? Maybe I'll try that out. I bought the etching cream, but I haven't gotten to that project yet. I really want to try the etching cream because I can put it in the dishwasher then, which is just like, oh, saves me so much time. And then I don't get those weird streaks on the cups. My 23-year-old daughter always bursts my bubble. She's not crafty at all. That's like when I show my friends are pretty good about it, but sometimes I'll show certain family members and they're like, oh, nice. And I'm like, do you know how long this takes to do? Especially these coasters. They better appreciate it. I haven't even gotten to the coasters yet. Another thing is, and I don't mean to sound complaining, it's my own fault. I got these 3 mats. So I got the fabric one, the light grip, and the standard grip. That's the end of the bundle. I just wanted to finish that up for anyone that wanted to see what was in there. But I also, with my Cricut machine, so the bundle and the Cricut machine came together, like it was a set, which is why it was the deal or the price that it was. And it came with also the fabric grip and the light grip mat. So I don't think I need all those mats. And then I also just purchased 2 brand new mats like a week or 2 ago. So now I have, how many mats? 6. Like 8 mats? I don't know. I don't need all of that. I need a 12 by 24 mat. That is what I need, not all of this. Does anyone here use the Smart Vinyl? Curious to know. I did not get that maker. I got the one before that, just because for the crafts that I do and the price difference at that time when I bought it, it just wasn't worth it for me to spend the extra money for it because it wouldn't make a difference for the upgrades that I would get. But I know some people that really like using no mat, smart vinyl, and stuff like that. So let me know if you have the new maker. Ooh, it's gonna fall. What do you think? Sorry. Okay. Anyways, for my first bundle, that was kind of cool. Also, obviously, like, Facebook Marketplace is going to be different depending where you live, but now I'm remembering in the chat earlier, someone said something about getting the mystery box for the Cricut Cuties. Me too. I want to get it for the Cricut Cutie. But I've seen them being sold on Facebook Marketplace. Granted, people are selling them for like $45, which is a little much. But maybe you find a good deal. I don't know. Let me go back to the live chat. Okay. Keep posting the link. Thank you. You'll probably want most of those mats. Yeah, make a table of mats. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, this is my problem. And it's kind of funny because as a crafter, like my crafting and my lifestyle clash a little bit because I'm super minimalist. And I say that because like I don't own a lot of things. If you see the rest of my house, it's pretty empty, even though I have kids. People come over and it's like, where's the kid stuff? And it's just because we keep things very neutral and like black and white and gray and that kind of thing, which I know isn't everyone's cup of tea, but cup of tea. But my craft stuff, I have a lot. So I don't want to keep extra things. I know that sounds like I'm always on a budget and stuff, and I know it sounds a little silly because then I'm going to have to go out and buy them again in a year anyways. So maybe I'll just give them away and then I'll feel better about it. I'll give them away to someone that I know that uses Cricut. My mom uses a Cricut, so maybe I can just give them to her or something. Mats come in the mystery boxes too. Always the dang standard mat. Oh, I want the 12 by 24 mat. Maybe I could stick two together. Just kidding, that wouldn't work. Wouldn't a paper cutter with a rotary blade work from Office Depot or Walmart? I'm so sorry, I might be missing something. A paper cutter with a rotary blade. Like this paper cutter that I have here? If this is the one you're talking about, any kind of, like, if anyone used to do scrapbooking, or still does scrapbooking, I had one of these, the brand was, I want to say Sizzix, I don't think that's the right brand. The typical, like, scrapbooking one, and it does open up too. But I just ended up getting the Cricut one because I didn't want to buy the ones, you can buy these at like the Dollar Tree, but I wanted to get like I say heavy duty, like a large one like this. And then it came in the bundle, so I just went ahead and did that. But yes, you can use any cutter. I know some people also use the, it kind of looks like a pizza roller, but it's like a knife thing to cut fabrics and stuff like that. Sometimes I see people using it for different materials, so those work as well. It doesn't have to be like Cricut brand or anything like that. OMG, if anyone is planning on print and cutting glossy papers, please save some time and the material tears. Yes, the matte paper, in my opinion, is a lot better. The glossy paper, it has a lot of troubles reading it too, so sometimes you have to put, there's a bunch of different hacks to do it, but you could put matte masking tape, is that the right word, over the registration lines, and then sometimes it'll read it. But I've just seen a lot of people having issues with the glossy paper, though a lot of people say it works. I don't know, but I would say more often than not I see that the matte is better than the glossy, and then I see people adding the glossy over top after. Does that make sense? Hopefully that made sense. I only got the Smart Vinyl for the Joy when I bought it. Oh, and I got a 5-foot roll, and it's a 12-inch, not 13. Oh, okay. I didn't even know the Cricut Joy did Smart Vinyl. Is there only one version of the Cricut Joy right now? When I bought my Cricut 5 years ago, I just thought there was the Explore, and then as time went on, I realized, like, I would have gotten the Maker if I knew what I know now. I got my 12 by 24 mats from Amazon. Maria, are they the Cricut brand or did you get a dupe? Because I really want to try the dupe, like the knockoff. I say knockoff, not in a bad way, in a good way. The cheaper ones. I want to try those and see how they are. So if anyone has tried those, I bought the 12 by 24 mat 3-pack and then got the 12 by 12. Which do you use most? Does anyone here have the 12 by 24 mat and the 12 by 12? I currently do not have the 12 by 24 mat, but if I did, I know I would use that more because most of my projects I have to cut out, I guess you can't really see, but most of my projects I have to cut out multiple. So this is 3 different sheets that I had to stick together. Thankfully it was heat transfer vinyl, so I was able to easily just add some heat and like weld them together essentially. But the 12 by 24 mat would have been so much more helpful for me. So for myself, I would definitely use that mat a lot more. I like having at least 2 of each mat that I regularly use. However, I'm heavily cutting layers of cardstock, so I'm buying 6 more of light grip to help my project flow. Do you use the light grip mat for cardstock? Because right now I'm using, so I have 2 standard, I've never used a light grip mat. This is the first time I've gotten them in this little bundle, so I haven't even opened them. I've always used the standard grip mat, but right now I have a really sticky one, which is this one, and then one that I use for cardstock because it's not sticky. I could clean it, but I like it being not really sticky because then I can cut cardstock. So if the trick is using the light grip mat, then that would be a life-changing revelation for me. Save me so much cardstock. Like the cardstock, when I put it on here, just gets destroyed. And then my mats get destroyed, just like you said. Let me, oh goodness. Sorry, I'm just scrolling the chat to catch up. It only works sometimes, the tape, but yes, I would say go for layering regular paper on top of the glossy. Okay, thank you. That's really helpful, Gabby. I'm hoping to get a printer this week. That would be nice, and then I will make sure to keep that in mind. Cut it from anywhere else is fine. Cricut wants to make it easy for folks to buy everything in their brand. I bought my first paper cutter from Staples. Yeah, I feel like Cricut's going to try to get people to get their brand of things, but there are a lot of dupes and like cheaper options, so definitely feel free to browse. A lot of things are on Amazon for a lot cheaper, and like Staples and stuff like that. Depending where you live, sometimes Michael's has good deals, but then some people really don't like shopping at Michael's. Also, I'm saying that because I live in Canada and we do not have like Hobby Lobby or Target or what's the other, Joann's or something? I don't know, is that a craft store or is that just fabrics? I'm just going off of what I've heard from people, but one day when the borders open back up, maybe I'll take the drive down to the States and go to some craft stores down there because people say that it's a lot better than up here. Are you glad you got the larger mats, Maria? I bought the 12 by 24 mat, helped when I made a flower shadow box. Oh, were you able to cut out, oh, I guess you still have 12 by 12 cardstock. I was gonna say, were you able to cut out really large flowers? Has anyone made those huge wallflowers? I've seen them on Cricut groups. Are they cutting one single petal on a 12 by 12 mat? I don't know, but I'm curious to know. The low, medium, and high tack ones, Cricut brand. Okay, awesome. I got the dupe, all 4 colors. The regular green 4-pack is cheaper. Okay, thank you. I'm going to have to take a look. Cricut does have a roller blade to use my hand. Okay, I think that's the one I was saying. Is that the pizza roller one? That sounds silly, but if that makes sense, the one with the... I use light grip for regular cardstock and some foil cardstock. I use the standard grip for glitter cardstock. Okay. Ooh, face down and mirror for glitter. So smart. See, glitter cardstock gives me a lot of trouble, so I'm going to have to try that little hack out. Comes in handy when you have a bigger project to cut out. What do you use to clean your mats? For myself, okay, I'm stuck to my mat. Hold that thought. What I use to clean my mats is the Blue Dawn dish soap and then baby wipes. So I'll go in with Blue Dawn dish soap, warm water, and just my hands, like no cloth, no sponge, and then I'll like rub it on there, and then I'll let that kind of like dry a little bit, and then take a baby wipe or like Lysol wipes and go in and like scrub it. It takes a couple wipes, and then I'll go in with one more clean wipe because the wipes kind of get like all of the little fluffs and all that stuff on it, and then I'll really go and wipe it down, and then just let it fully dry. Leave it out without the plastic cover, let it fully dry, and it gets good as new. Like, it's sticky again. It's amazing. I have saved so much money with that little hack. There are some other ways, like if your Dollar Tree sells the Awesome spray, it's a yellow spray thing in the cleaning section. A lot of people say that works. I have never used it because we don't have that here, but I've seen that. I end up using the 12 by 24 more unless I'm using all at the same time. Joanne's is crafts and fabrics. Okay. Target. So I love Target in the States. And at one point, Canada tried to get Target here, but it was not the same as Target in the States. Like, it was called Target, but the stuff was not the same, and Canadians were not happy with it apparently because it wasn't like the US one. So this was both like years ago. And so people were still, I guess, going to the States one, and they ended up, I don't know if it was the Canadian version went like, I don't want to say something wrong. I don't think it was bankrupt, but they just ended up closing it down and just taking them out of Canada. So all of us up here in Canada are like, we want Target. All of my friends, all my family, like, we drive down, we'd make the trip down to the States for Target and Ross. Ross is my favorite. These past 2 years that we have been stuck up here has been horrible because I can't go to Ross, and I had a whole pregnancy in that time, and I would have loved to go and buy all my pregnancy clothes and my baby stuff from Ross because that's what I did with my first pregnancy, and I got a lot of cute things. Ross and Target, I would spend, maybe it's good because my whole bank account would be empty if I went there. Joanne's rocks, we all love the craft store. Well, oh yeah, all the craft stores. Maybe I'll make a trip down and just visit all the craft stores and then Ross and Target. Maybe I'll need to stay overnight so that I can hit everything up. Because at the craft store, I browse all of the aisles. Hence why my husband doesn't like coming with me. I love Michael's. No Dollar Tree here in Alaska. I've heard the Awesome. Ooh, okay, that's good to know. Maybe do not use the Awesome spray then because it might cause issues. So I would just, stop sticking to me. I would just use the dish soap and like baby wipes or Lysol wipes. Baby wipes you can buy at the dollar store if you do have a dollar store. OMG, you don't have a Ross either. No, we don't have a Ross. How long is the drive for you to get to the border? It kind of depends, but I would say like to get to the border, and then I still have to drive a ways to get to a town that would have like a Ross and a Target and stuff. So it's like a couple hours, I would say. But I mean, it's like a day trip. So that's a nice thing. You could be there and back in the day. It's not too bad. I don't know if our borders are open yet here where we are for leisure kind of thing, but hopefully soon. Do you have a Dollar General, Family Dollar, Joanne, Michael's, or Walmart? No woodworking places either. Oh no, in Alaska, this might just be me not knowing much about it, but do you need to get a lot of things like shipped? I've seen people that live in Alaska say that like they only buy groceries certain times of the year and then like have to stock it up because things are like really hard to find. Or maybe that's people that just live like out of town. I don't know. Just curious. It looks like a beautiful place, Alaska. Never been, but what is Ross? Ross is like, okay, I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in the United States, please. But Ross is like, it's called Ross, Dress for Less or something. And it's just like really decently priced, in my opinion, like home decor and clothing and stuff like that for any, men's, women's, anyone, babies and stuff. They have like toys, they have a lot of random things. So I go there to get like household items like rugs and paintings, and it's just really cheap. Well, not cheap like quality, but cheap as in like not expensive. Or if you have Winners. Do you have Winners in the USA? Like kind of like HomeSense and Marshalls. It's kind of similar to that. Do you guys have Burlington? I am so sorry. What's a Burlington? I guess it's a store. We might. Not where I live though. but I don't know what that is. I'm cracking up at you sticking to your mat over and over. I know, I just need to move the mat at this point. Just leaning over. You work at Ross? That's so cool. Oh, I would, if I worked there, I would probably buy everything. I used to work at a store called Once Upon a Child, which is kind of like a mix of like consignment and thrifted together. So it's a secondhand baby item store, and I was pregnant at the time, and so I would sort through the new things that came in, and it was so bad because I was like, oh, this is cute, I'm gonna buy this after my shift, and every shift I would have like a pile of stuff that I was going to buy, and because I got to see all of the stock that came in before I had it out on the floor, I just bought everything. It was really bad. My daughter had a lot of clothing that she just didn't wear. Wow, no Home Depot or Lowe's. Oh, in Alaska, yeah. I was gonna say, we have Home Depot here, but in Alaska, yes, Michael's, Joann's, Walmart. Ooh, I like Walmart, but I don't know if it's the same as the Walmart in the United States. Out in the bush, yes, they live isolated, not me. I love Lowe's, Home Depot, and my hardwood supplier. Oh, that's really cool then. Okay, so maybe the ones that I've seen are just Alaska people that live like really in the middle of nowhere. It's a discount clothing store where you can get name brands for less. They have a home decor section. Okay. Okay, so maybe in the States they don't have Winners. Winners is like essentially like Ross, but more expensive. Ugh, which is why everyone here likes Ross. But we can't go there. Makes you feel fancy without spending a buttload. That's exactly how I would explain it too. I love that. TJ Maxx. I've heard about TJ Maxx and Home Goods, and see, I think I just need to make a trip with a lot of money, which I don't have yet, so maybe we'll try to make some money and then spend money at all of these stores. The places you have near you sell thin and small pieces of wood, but not big enough to make furniture, just enough for small projects. Oh, okay. I live in the second largest city in Alaska, so not that rough. Okay, that's nice. So it's probably just like living in town anywhere, I guess. Well, you don't have like Dollar Tree and stuff, but do you have a Harbor Freight? Okay, I think you're talking to Mooseworks, because I don't know what Harbor Freight means. Basically, Ross, and here California have DD's, which is cheaper than Ross. Oh. Okay, Once Upon a Child. Yeah, I really love going there. Yeah, if you have young kids, I don't know if any of you do have young kids, but I highly suggest if you have a Once Upon a Child near you to go there. I bring in my clothes the clothes for the kids that don't fit them anymore, and then I trade it in for new clothes for them. So it works really well. DD's. Is it actually called DD's, or is it like a longer name? I'm gonna have to look this up and see if there's one close to me, because if California is too far for me. California would be like a few-day trip. I don't know if this is super overrated, but I really want to take my daughter to Disneyland, I think it is. Well, one's in California and one's in Florida. I think the California one, Disneyland, or maybe the one in Paris. All my family lives in Europe, so I go there quite often just to visit them, like not to travel, but just to go see my family. So I think maybe I'll take her to the one in Paris, but it would be cool to go to the States and like check out California and stuff like that. I haven't really like traveled much in the US yet. DD is owned by Ross. What? My brother took me to Once Upon a Child. Oh yeah, okay, awesome. You know, I like right there. Yeah, Nana has the Ross hookup. The little sister of Ross. That's so cute. California Disneyland. Okay. I thought that said Drunken Donuts. I was like, what does that mean? Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. I think someone said that they they do have a Dunkin' Donuts coming. I think it's in Toronto or something in Canada. Here we have Tim Hortons, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard about if you talk to anyone from Canada. I just go to Starbucks. I know that sounds pretty extreme. I don't know how I just got on the topic of coffee. I thought you said Dunkin' Donuts. You get the name brands at Ross and Didi's. It's not so high. Oh, okay. I don't really care for name brand. Like, I don't specifically go shopping for name brands. So if there is a Didi's, okay, Didi's. I think there's one here too. Okay, it's called Didi's. I'm gonna have to look this up. This is so cool. I actually did go to Seattle once, a couple years ago for a baseball game. Tell us a story about Tim Hortons. Wait, what's the story about Tim Hortons? I don't actually know. I think he was a hockey player. I don't actually know who Tim Hortons is. I just know it's like, it's they sell coffee and good donuts. That's all I know. But their coffee isn't that great anymore, so I go to Starbucks, which is not great for the bank account, but I love it. Yes, Didi's discount is worth a look. We have a second time around shop for my grandson every now and then. Oh, okay. Second time around. So it's probably like, I guess like a secondhand store. See, I think for kids, if you have, or like grandkids and stuff, they grow out of things so fast, they barely wear it. And also, when they do wear it, they go to the park and destroy it. So why not get it secondhand? That's just my opinion. No shade on anyone that doesn't like secondhand stuff. Oh, I thought there was some sort of scandal going on in Canada about them. Oh, sorry. No, Tim Hortons is like a coffee. It's like a Dunkin' Donuts, I think. I might be wrong. I don't know what Dunkin' Donuts is. I think it's a coffee shop, right? Ours is like a coffee shop, but like one that you pretty much just go, like a fast food version. So like you go to the drive-through, or you could go in and sit. Like a lot of retired people will go in, sit, have a coffee, read the paper, that kind of thing. It's kind of like a McDonald's, but without the burgers and coffee. That didn't make any sense. I don't know what I'm saying. Some sort of scandal. That one has me cracking up. After yesterday, when I was weeding out all of my stuff and just making a mess, I found vinyl all over the house. There was like little pieces of letters like on the floor, in my living room, in my wardrobe. Yes, coffee, donuts, and bagels. Oh, bagels. You know, this is super random. We're on the topic of food. We recently got a Chipotle here. I think there's only like 2 in my whole province that I live in. And it's so good. And I just moved like not too far from a Chipotle. Like, I mean, you definitely have to drive to get there, but it's worth the drive. It's so good. So yeah, that's my guilty pleasure right now is Chipotle. There's some really cool coffee shops in Seattle. My daughter found a little shack drive-through that was awesome. It was tiny. Oh, that's cool. I went to Seattle. Oh, I didn't even finish what I was saying when I said that. I went to Seattle for a Mariners game. I'm not really into baseball, but my partner at the time was, and then we went with his whole family and stuff, which was a cool experience to like see the United States a bit and stuff. And it was like a road trip down to Seattle, and we got to see like the Pike place, I think it's called. I love Chipotle, but I love Chili's better. Oh man, there's so many things that I don't know what those mean. I just need to come down to the States and see. We have a coffee shop on every corner here in Seattle. Oh, I love coffee, so Seattle. I guess when I went there, I didn't really look around that much. I did, but not very well apparently, because I didn't notice. You're all being mean now. Pike Place Market. Yeah, that's where we went. It was really cool. It was super busy though. I guess it's a big tourist attraction, right? And we didn't, we took like the, what do you call it? SkyTrain? That's what we call it here. The train that's up on stilts. The metro. I don't know. Subway. We call it the SkyTrain. We took that thingy to Seattle. like in Seattle. So it was pretty busy, but also that was because there was a game thing going on. So maybe that's why. Light rail. Okay, that makes sense. Light rail. Pike Place Market. Yes, the fresh flowers were amazing. It's another restaurant. Good night, Linda. Have a good evening. Now I'm just hungry talking about all this food. Do you visit the gum wall right next to the market? Kind of cool, but also disgusting. I don't know if I saw that when I went there. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. We saw a lot of things. Light rail goes to the stadiums. Okay, yeah, must have been what it was. Yeah, it was just like I don't know. I guess I didn't really pay attention to much. We went into a lot of like pubs, I think bars and stuff, but I don't drink, so it was just kind of like, I don't know. I saw some things, but we were mainly in like restaurants and stuff, which I think is a cool atmosphere and like ambiance to experience. But we did walk around a little bit, but I guess I didn't see as much as there is, as I should have seen. So maybe I'll have to go back there and take a look. I just finished dinner, so I am full. You're smart. Maybe I need to eat next time before I go live. The gum wall gets so bad they have to clean it every few years. It's funny. I've heard about the gum wall. Oh, you know what? I've seen pictures of it actually. I watched The Bachelorette, and they talked about it in last season of it. So I've seen pictures. Not that that's the same thing, but. What are other cool places to visit in the United States? Anyone here have any recommendations? I do have kids, so if it's something without kids, then I'd have to wait a while until I can do that. They're quite young, but. Happy to show you around more of Seattle sites next time you're in town. Oh, that would be awesome. There's one in California too. Oh wait, maybe oh, the gum wall. I think so, but we'll be in a bit. Okay, no worries. Oh dear. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. Okay. Operation Save Decal is a go. Sorry. I'm so weird. I forgot I was on live for a second. Started talking to myself there. Okay. We did it. We saved it. Kind of. Oh man. I broke it a little bit, but that's okay. Grand Canyon, but when the kids are a bit older. Okay. That's good. I feel like it looks really pretty in the Grand Canyon. Beaches for sure. East Coast, West Coast, your choice. Yeah, I feel like I definitely need to do a trip to the States, like just to experience it. I say I'm close. I'm not really that close, but like it's the next country over. I should go there. When I travel, I mainly go just to visit my family, and so that's mainly just going to Europe. But it'd be cool to travel to the States. Has lots of great camping and beaches. Ooh, we like camping, so that's awesome. Sorry, I am just catching up on the chat. Kids amusement parks, but they're really pricey. Okay, that's fair enough. We had like a Canada Day, one of those like pop-up carnival kind of fair things a few years ago, just thinking of taking my kids to an amusement park. Had been thinking about this. My daughter was only a few years old, and there was one of those like carousel things that just, it stays on the ground, and it's just like you ride the little things. I think it was like a car. So I put her on it, and every time she went around, she was just bawling her eyes out, and they wouldn't stop the ride. It's like, get my kid off this ride. So I don't know if I mean, it was a few years ago, but I don't know if an amusement park would go well for her. But when she's older, I'll have to take her. If you go to New York, there's Central Park Zoo, museums near zoo, tour buses. Smash that like button. Thank you, Mooseworks. That's awesome. I like how you said it. Oh, my lighting is going a little crazy here. New York would be really cool. I think, oh, what is happening? Sorry, I pressed a button and it did some weird stuff. Okay, there we go. I think it'd be cool to travel. Maybe my husband and I will have to travel without the kids one day when they're a little bit older. They're still too young to leave by themselves, but it would be nice because if you bring the kids, you know, it's you're from Portugal. Oh, that's awesome, Karina. My family's kind of all over, but my main family that I go see are in England, which is in Europe technically, I guess, Belgium and Hungary. So I kind of travel, like, I start at one place, England, and then we take the ferry over or the train or the tunnel, and then we drive across France and we go to Belgium, and then we drive across Germany and Austria, then we go to Hungary, and then we normally go on little trips. So like we'll go to Croatia. My family's not in Croatia, but we'll go there for like a camping trip or something. So it's kind of nice because like the people that live here are my parents and my siblings, but all of my other family members are in Europe. So it's nice where we get to all get together and go do stuff. Belgium is awesome. Yes, they have great beer and chocolate. No, I don't drink beer, but they have nice French fries, I'll say that. I eat way too much when I go there. Mooseworks' name is John, by the way. Oh, okay, John. That would be better. It probably sounds weird for us to call you Mooseworks. Hello, John. Coney Island and parks there. Okay. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, don't forget the like button and thank you to those already did. Yeah, thank you honestly for anyone typing in the chat and just in this live. Like, I really appreciate you chatting and carrying the conversation. I'd love to travel to Europe. You're so lucky. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm super fortunate. I moved to Canada when I was quite young. So I pretty much would work like paper routes and stuff when I was younger and not legally old enough to have like a proper job at like a fast food restaurant or anything. I would work throughout the whole year to save enough money to go in the summer and visit my family. So even now I work at my job. I work the whole year to be able to go for a couple weeks just to see my family. But then I feel guilty if I go anywhere else. Like if I travel and don't go see them, you know? I guess it's kind of one of those things I gotta get over. Was stationed in Germany for a while. Oh, that's really cool. I haven't explored Germany much. I did go to one town, which is super close to Belgium. It was like a couple-hour drive, which if you've been to Europe, like a couple-hour drive, you can cross multiple countries in that time, which is crazy. Because in Canada and like the United States, it takes a long time to drive across even one state or province. Here it takes like a day to get to the next province. Sorry, scrolling through the chat. Okay, that makes sense. Business name. I just got a Cricut and been loving your videos. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind. You ladies are awesome. Thank you, John. You're awesome too. Do you speak any other languages? When I was younger, I did. When I was younger, I spoke French, and then my parents taught me English when I was really young. And then I moved here, and given my life story here, my parents, I messed up the decal. Sorry, the pure panic. Why is the lighting so bright? Oh dear. Sorry, hold that thought. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, so I used to speak French and English, and then we moved here and my parents stopped speaking French to me for a few years, and I started school here in English, and so the French just kind of got lost. So I still, when I go there, I'll speak French to my family and stuff, but I don't really like to tell people that I speak French because then my French is that of like a child because I was a kid when I knew French. So when I talk to other adults that speak French, it's like my conversation skills are not very great, you know? I can't carry a very great adult conversation or like the adult humor. Someone will say something and it'll go way over my head. It's like, so it's kind of a shame that I lost that. I could get it back, I just had to practice, but there's no one here that I could really practice with, so I guess that's why I travel, to practice it more. You made me nervous. Apparently, I guess that topic. No, I'm just kidding. I messed it up again. That's okay. Whatever. We're just gonna go with it. You know, I don't know the exact quote, but the quote is something like, "There is no mistakes in crafting, only happy accidents." And I say that is a lie, because I'm not happy about this accident. Like, I normally find a way to somehow fix my mistakes, because I'm gonna be honest with you, at least every day I craft, there's something that comes up wrong. I guess that's the fun of it in a way, but okay, fixed it somewhat. I speak Portuguese to my kids, and they answer me. Oh, I love that. So I'm trying to teach my daughter French, and I'll speak to her. She'll just make up random noises and then think that she's speaking French, and then she'll get mad at me for not knowing what she's saying. Like, sorry, I don't understand these gibberish you're saying. Or if she's really picky, so she'll be eating her dinner and she's like, "What is this, Mom?" And then I'll tell her in French what it is, and she'll be like, "Tell me in English." She's pretty smart. Near Belgium and Luxembourg, 24 years. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Finally getting to the first coaster after almost an hour and a half. I'm too chatty. Okay. So I really thought these would be a lot more creative with the way that we painted it. Apparently not, but that's okay. I'll blame it on the 4-year-old. My family asks about the painting skills. I really want to set up my new maker, but I told people I would do it for a video to show them. A lot of people have been saying that they have a Cricut maker and they're afraid to even open the box, so my goal is to help people open up their Cricut, because I think all of us that enjoy crafting can agree that once you get started, like, it's worth it. You just gotta get going. Also, something, I just filmed an unboxing, which isn't up yet, of my bundle that I just showed you, so you just got the live version of that. But I was saying, this bundle came with the Cricut. So obviously I say obviously, but I have a Cricut previously, so I know like how to use different materials and stuff. But let's say I'm someone that just is on the Cricut website, decides to get a maker and gets that bundle. I would be so overwhelmed if I opened that bundle with my brand new Cricut for the first time and I see like foil and dry erase vinyl and like glitter this and then chalkboard vinyl, and honestly I would be so overwhelmed thinking like, how am I supposed to learn all of this, not realizing that like, why don't they just have like adhesive vinyl in there, make it simple, heat transfer vinyl, you know, for beginners that are going to be overwhelmed, because the only reason I'm not really that overwhelmed is because I've been crafting for so long. But I understand now why people say that they're like afraid to get started. It's like, where do you start? My kids learned a bit of Spanish, German, and Turkish. Wow, that's amazing. Babysitter. Oh, that's so cool. I would love to put my kids in like a daycare or something that speak a different language so they could learn it. Visited T. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I engraved a keychain. I was so proud of myself. I couldn't believe I did it. Oh, that's amazing. I haven't done any engraving yet, so that's really cool. I'm looking forward to engraving soon. Yeah, me too. After talking in the chat, I think it was 2 weeks ago on our Friday Night Live, people were saying that they were doing engraving with acrylics. I just need to try it. Has anyone here done any projects with faux leather? I would love to do some projects with the, I really want to make little earrings for the birthday this weekend, but I don't think I'll have enough time before that to order faux leather and try it out. Okay, let's try this again without messing it up. It's really hard because the lighting is changing on me. Maybe I can turn off this little lamp. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to focus and be really quiet. Much different from the States. There we go. Now we're talking. Now it's working. It's going way better than it was yesterday, I'll say that for sure. If you were on the live yesterday, it was a gong show. Anyone use fabric with the Cricut? I have not yet. Anyone else? I really want to, but I am not too sure how to go about it. I made passport holders with the faux suede, but folks also use the faux leather. I didn't even know faux suede was a thing. That's awesome. I'm going to have to check it out. I feel like I'd probably prefer to use faux, well, I guess it depends what it is. Faux suede sounds really cool. How did I mess it up again? Yeah, whatever. They're unique coasters. Let's see. Each one is a little bit messed up and a little bit different. Made with love. Okay, so this is the tea coaster. Drop it like it's hot. I haven't used fabric yet. Yeah, it'd be cool to see now that I have the fabric mat thing. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. Sorry, I'm making a mess. I'm trying to clean it up as I go. Another hidden talent, I repaired sewing machines for the last 5 or 6 years. Wow, that's so amazing. Did you do that as a job or is it like a hobby? I have cut a few felt pieces. I've seen quilters cut up pieces for their quilts. Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't have a sewing machine, but that would be super cool to get into. Now the borders are open again, people are starting to travel. I'm assuming they'd be good sellers. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, with the luggage tags. I was just gonna say luggage tags would be a really good idea. Yeah, luggage tags, passport holders, things like that. Like people are going to be looking for that for trips. Also, if any of you have a shop, doing like t-shirts, you know, some families go on vacation and they want like family shirts for their vacation. So another fun idea to do. Also, if you have a shop, weddings is a huge one. A lot of people are getting married finally after having to postpone for 2 years. The maker is designed to cut fabric, but I tried it with my Explorer once. I cut through fabric fast. I don't know which setting I should use. I will try to, yeah, I know you can cut fabric with the Explorer. There are ways to do it. It's just, I would say like, this is my opinion, but just not as efficient as the maker. So you still can do it with your Explorer. Just like you said, you might have to find a little bit of different settings. Yes, I have made earrings. I really want to do the earrings. Where did you get the little, like, the hook and the jewelry bits for it? Was it off of Amazon, like in a set? It was my job, worked at a quilt store and sold sewing machines. Wow. That's really cool. What a cool job. Yes, weddings. I'm waiting for a gal to decide on her wedding so I can make mock-ups that won't go to waste. That's an amazing idea. Yeah, mock-ups is a game changer. So that you don't have to make all of this inventory and waste materials and stuff, and you're not even sure if they're gonna go for it. So that's awesome. Amazon. Okay, thank you. I will definitely have to take a look. My mom. Okay. I'm getting sleepy, and I think it's earlier for me than it is for most people. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what time it is, whatever. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh, I already messed up. I'm supposed to be weeding out the opposite parts, so like the letters instead of the middle. And I already messed that one up. Maybe we'll do reverse weeding on this one. So put it aside for now. We're not gonna mess with this today. Went downhill over the years, but are trying to come back. Oh, sorry. Okay. For the keychain, it'd be $10 for a box of 50. Wow, that's a really good deal. $10 for a box of 50. I have to take a look and see. Okay. I said this at the very beginning of this live, but for anyone that wasn't there, I need opinions. Okay, so I made a coaster that say, "Good night, Kathy. Have a good evening, take care." It says, "She be trippin'," and I wanted to make one that says, "They be sippin'," because they're coasters. But should I put like a bumblebee and a mug? Someone said to put a wine glass. So if anyone has any ideas that wasn't in the first part, feel free to let me know, because I am about to, where did I put those ones? To start designing that one. John, are you heading to bed too now? I was gonna say heading in for the night, but oh gosh. All these little tiny intricate fonts are beautiful, but oh my goodness, trying to weed them is just... Weeding used to be so fun. What happened? Now it's just it's frustrating. I see those really like intricate, how do you say the word mandalas? Oh, my catchphrase. Oh, I love that. That's funny. You see those really intricate designs on Cricut groups, and they look really cool, but I do not have the patience to weed something like that. Mind you, I could probably sit in front of the TV and do it, and then that would be fine. I don't remember the model. It was a little house machine. Oh, misplaced the plate. So then at that point, can you even use it if you, I guess because it's like a one-off. Yeah, sewing would be a really cool thing to get into. Probably a really smart thing too. Oh dear, my little one's waking up again. Sorry. Okay, it might be good. We'll see. Emerald. I don't know too much about sewing, but those sound pretty fancy. Okay. What are your favorite Cricut projects or like materials to make? I really like, I think if I had to pick one, it would be heat transfer vinyl and just making shirts, only because it's easy like to weed HTV and to work with, and I feel like it's really forgiving, so if you mess up you can easily remove it and like work with it. So those would be my favorites. Mandalas. Okay, that's how you say it. Mandalas. They're so pretty. I don't know if I could do it. Mind you, I guess if they're thicker, then it would be okay. I love the layered cardstock projects so far. They're so pretty, like the layered cardstock shadow boxes. Tips are hard. I wish the design space you can use pen to design your own links. Oh, your own things, yeah. That would be cool. I feel like Design Space hopefully will do a lot of different updates, because a lot of people use things like is it Inkspace or Inkscape? And Procreate on like their iPads and stuff. And then they put it over to Cricut Design Space. Or like Photoshop, I saw some people saying. I don't know. I feel like Cricut still has a long way to go to like up their platform. Make it a one-stop shop kind of thing. That would be nice, but maybe one day. Dear. Okay. I really am loving the contour function. I didn't even know about it for the longest time. Inkscape, Procreate, and Canva. Canva, yes, that's another one that's pretty good. Sorry. How to make a graphic and deconstruct it to different layers. Fair enough. There are a few like tricks to do that. I don't know if you're actually looking for like advice on it, but there are a few ways. Do you download SVG files, or do you use like PNG format or JPEG? And which one like are you trying to make layers out of? Just separate the layers, or are you trying to create layers? I can definitely help you out with that. If you do need that, feel free to let me know. I HTV'd Mom on some pencil cases last year for Mother's Day. It was one of my first Cricut Joy projects. That's a really sweet idea. Inkscape is free. Oh, maybe I'll look into Inkscape. Is that on Apple devices only? I don't have any Apple products, so I think maybe that's Procreate that's only on Apple devices. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I use Canva to make my FB pages. Oh, okay. I want to do family photo engraving, but it's difficult. Family photo engraving would be really cool. I really like making, oh, it's not even in here. I think it's in my room. It's like a canvas, I've shown it a couple times, a canvas that has, you make an SVG of a picture on just like a free SVG converter website, and then put it on well, you could use HTV or you could use adhesive vinyl, and then it looks super cute. Make like a little canvas out of it. Which one am I doing? My layers are breaking, so I'm going to try doing them one by one with my weeding tool. Might take a little bit longer. These coasters were really just supposed to be a quick and easy thing. I don't know why it's taking so many hours. I mean, I am doing like 20 of them, so I guess that's what I get for being so last minute. Also, I'm trying to do different designs for multiple. Share my projects on, okay. Microsoft, oh, okay, that's awesome. Taking a color logo and breaking it out into different layers. Okay, so you're taking a color logo, I'm assuming just like a regular picture file, and breaking it into different layers. Okay, I can do a video on it, because if I try to explain it, it might be a little confusing, like without me actually physically showing it. But I can definitely do a video on how to do that if someone wants like a full proper video showing it. I have, yeah, it's a little, can convert it to PNG or SVG. Yes. The only thing is, like, if you convert a picture on most sites, if you convert a picture to an SVG, it's not going to make the colored layers automatically for you. So then you have to go in and create them yourself on like Cricut Design Space or something. I'm talking about doing it on Cricut Design Space directly. So if you're using, what one did you say you were using? Inkscape? Yeah, Inkscape. Sounds like he would want to do a lot of duplicating and contouring. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or, yeah, that'd probably be the best way if you're doing it on Cricut Design Space. Group same colors without moving their placement. Yes. Yeah, if you need, we can definitely do like a video about that, because it might be hard if I just try to explain it on here. It might be more confusing, if that makes sense. Yeah, the contour button is a game changer. Yes, that is what I want to learn, is Design Space. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Design Space, I'll say, looks super intimidating, but I feel like the best way that I learned it was not to learn it all at once and just learn, like, for example, here John's asking how to do one thing. Like, I, for example, went and learned one thing, how to do it, made a project with it, and then I learned like a next step to Cricut Design Space, and it kind of just built on each other. And so that's how I learned it all. Instead of, I see some people trying to learn it all at once and then getting super overwhelmed and kind of giving up. And I guess that would work for, like, some people learn differently. I'm a very visual learner, so instead of just watching how to do everything, I like to actually do it to learn. Sorry, I'm trying to weave this very intricate. It will end up in a wood mosaic. Oh, that sounds so cool. Wow, that'd be really cool for woodworking if you could do like logos and stuff like that. Sorry if I'm going cross-eyed here. I'm trying to weave the tiniest little piece out that's stuck. I think I no longer like bumblebees. After this project, I quit. Okay. And I still have to do a whole other one of these. I start using Design Space on my tablet. I've never used my phone or my tablet for Design Space, and I use my Windows, and I see a lot of people saying like certain functions don't even work on the tablet and stuff, but then again, certain functions don't work on a Windows computer that work on an Apple computer and stuff like that, so I guess it kind of depends. But yeah, I would say the computer is definitely the good way to go, especially when you're first learning. John, Inkscape, if you have a computer. Inkscape is a lot for me to learn right now, so I'm just learning little by little. How long have you been using Inkscape? I keep sticking this mat. Ah. Okay. It's just not going well. Engraving doesn't work on the tablet. Had to do it on the computer. That's really good to know. I didn't know engraving didn't work. I'm so sorry. I'm so rude yawning. Design Space is simple compared to Inkscape. Doesn't have as many functions. Oh, okay. That's good to know. That's like when I open Photoshop, I'm like, excuse me, what is all of this? But then other people are like, oh, let me remove this entire person from a photo and make it look flawless. So skilled. Couldn't even draw a smiley face if I wanted to on Photoshop. Can you even do that? I don't know, but I sure couldn't. Okay, we did it. Finally. Can you engrave on Explorer Air 2? I'm not 100% sure. I personally have not and don't know how. Because I think you need an engraving blade, or an engraving like blade and housing tool thingy-majigger. But don't quote me on that because I don't 100% know. So if anyone here knows, I need to dedicate some time to it. Used it for making laser engraving plaques for an army unit. Wow, that's really neat. Laser engraving. For your woodworking, John, when you were saying you're making like a mosaic and stuff, do you hand cut them, or do you have like a laser cutter thingy? I don't know what they're actually called, sorry. The wood thingy. The Explorer Air 2 will engrave. Oh, that's really good to know. Why did I just buy the maker? Darn. That's okay. That's really good to know, though. No, okay. I think. The videos on YouTube with tricks to do with the Explorer. Oh, okay. So there are little hacks to do it with the Explorer. That makes sense. You know, it's great when there are like videos on TikTok and YouTube and stuff with all these little Cricut hacks, because it saves so many people like time and money. I really appreciate it. Are you talking about the Cricut Explorer or a different machine? Oh dear. Oh dear, where's the offset for it? We're good, we found it. I use an, oh, okay, a laser. Maker will engrave. That's really cool. An epilogue laser. So you can probably do some really cool designs on that laser then, if you're woodworking. Didn't have access to, oh, don't have access to it anymore. A Glowforge on steroids. I love that. Yeah, Glowforge looks so cool. Okay, is that part of your business? Oh gosh, there's still so many more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more to go. My goal is to build up to owning one someday. Okay. That'd be really cool. Do you have like a little shop, or do you work out of your garage or at your home? A Glowforge would be my dream right now. That would be so cool. I follow a lot of people that have those just to see what they make, just because it looks so cool. Beast mode loading. This one's such a cute little SVG. I didn't make these SVGs. I just downloaded them off of Creative Fabrica, and they're actually print and cut stickers that I converted into SVG format and then made the offset, because apparently I just made things a lot more complicated for myself. John was max thickness. Okay. I like this one, ended up kind of cute. It's all hobby right now. My day job is managing a mini storage company. That's really cool. How many more do I have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, which isn't too bad, but then I need to seal them all too. So these are the ones I've done today, and then I did 6 yesterday. Yeah, it is pretty cute. I figure, so like these ones I figure are more feminine, and then I was trying to make ones that would be better for my siblings, spouses, and stuff like that, and for my brothers and all of that. So hopefully the beast mode is better for them. I don't know, maybe it's just not their thing and they won't grab one, but that's okay. The only thing is I lost one of the bees, so maybe this one will just be beeless. And then, yeah, I was gonna make the sipping one. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I mean, I'm tired, but maybe because I'm talking, so it's making me yawn more. It's so sweet how hard you work to make your daughter's day special. Thank you. She's not even gonna remember it either, which is like, I have an entire, we've just moved recently, like a few weeks ago, and I have an entire moving box under here full of stuff I made for her birthday, which I did also for the content side of it, so to share it on YouTube, which I haven't uploaded yet. So I just started making tutorials and stuff, and I just got really into it apparently. This one I did think would be a really quick craft, and this one proved to be the longest. Yeah, it's nice when you can find something that keeps you busy. And like, I really like things where I can get creative and like it helps calm down, like de-stress after a long day. I just like put all of that into creating things. That's just the way that I like to do it. Healthier way than other bad habits, but bad habits for myself that I don't want to do. So yeah. Sorry, my neighbor also has a little one, so when I hear crying, I don't know if it's mine or my neighbor's. Okay, my quick crafts always turn into projects. Yeah, crafting helps my anxiety. Oh, I love that. Yeah, it definitely helps. Not to get into it too much, but I struggled a lot after having my my most recent pregnancy and having her, so I didn't craft for a long time, and then I started getting into it again, and it helped so much. So I just started doing it every day, and it's really helped. So I love that a lot of people agree and like say the same thing. It helps them. Oh, I love that. My quick crafts always turn into projects. Yeah. I also never finish most of my projects. I mean, these I will because they're for like a deadline, but the ones that I do just for fun, I get so excited and start buying stuff for it, and then I just have a box up in that closet full of stuff that need to be done. Gosh. I might just end up finishing this one and then leaving the other ones for another time, because apparently I'm just going to be yawning 300 times on a YouTube live. How polite of me. Sorry about that. It's like I stay up so late crafting because like we just talked about, it helps me, but then I'm up all night with the kids. Both of them, all of them will get up for different things and different reasons, and I have a baby, so you know. And then I have to wake up really early with them, and it's just like, why do I do this to myself? Life has a way of getting in the way of making craft magic. Yes. I'm glad I started crafting again. At one point I was actually considering selling my Cricut. It's only what, 9:45? Yeah, I think it's 8:45 here. It must be. How long has this live been? 2 hours, and I started it just at 8, so okay, so it's probably it's 9:40 here. Yeah. Wow, my time's really off. Apparently it's 9:45 and my time is off by 5 minutes. We had the time change last weekend though, so that's why. I think some places didn't have the time change yet, right? Wait, if you're in the States, did you have the time change this past weekend? England has theirs on the 27th, I know that. Some countries and places don't even do the time change. That would be nice. I think that's why I'm so tired, because we sprung ahead an hour. Joy. I did. Okay. 12:44 here, and I'm yawning. Oh my goodness. We just switched in Washington. Okay. That makes sense. California also Pacific Standard Time? Like, if anyone here is from California, is it also 9:40 something? Like, is it like that side? The western side is all kind of similar time zone. Which color are we gonna do this on? Oh, not again. Where is everyone from? Cali's PST. Okay. Nice, that's good to know. So it's like that whole side. Washington, California. Alaska time. I think Alaska's an hour behind us. Oh, okay, interesting. Which is funny because Alaska's up. So I'm trying to think of our provinces and how they work here. Like, the province above me is 3 hours ahead of me. But then isn't Alaska above or like beside that province? It's so confusing how time zones work. I don't know. Confusing. Kind of cool, but confusing. No. Is anyone planning on traveling anytime soon now that things are opening back up? I would love to start finally getting out of the house. I don't think I'm booking anything anytime soon, just to be cautious. But that's also because I have kids, so it's a lot harder right now to travel as adults, let alone kids. AZ doesn't do like daylight savings. Oh, okay. Alaska is the furthest part of North America. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So that's why you would be behind an hour. Okay, that makes sense. It gets, clearly it's just like way too late at night for me to understand things. It gets earlier the farther west you go. Okay. Oh, interesting. I thought Hawaii was ahead. Okay, that makes sense. So Alaska's, I say this way, but I don't know what way I'm facing, north, south. That's really cool. Okay. I don't know which one to put this on. I think this is going to be my last one for tonight. Just because I still need to clean up before I go to bed. I came right to crafting and didn't tidy up. And I need to seal these too before bed, or maybe I just seal them tomorrow. I'll never forget seeing a huge moose walking down the freeway in Alaska. What? That's crazy. That'd be scary. Like, I guess you're in a car, so you're okay, but... Oh, Arizona. Okay. Interesting. So Arizona doesn't do daylight savings, but like all of the other places around it does. Followed a mother moose and her baby down the road on the way to work. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, the most I see is like a mama duck with her babies, but a moose, that's so cute. Okay, I think that's pretty successful for today. Well, I don't know. It was supposed to be a really quick thing. Okay. I still have 5 more, but I think I'm going to have to do it another day because my brain is fried at this point. Then I can go and accept everyone into the group once I tidy up and wind down for the day. My tea is like ice cold at this point because I tried to go live a lot. Yeah, get some rest. You know, it's like I swear every time without fail when I finally decide I'm gonna lay down and sleep, the little one wakes up every time. Daylight saving should stop. I feel like it's just pointless. Like, it's silly. Especially when you have kids. Thank you for chatting with us tonight. I can't wait to see the pictures from the party. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to film me setting up the party. And like setting up the decor and stuff. Makes our body so confused. Yeah, I can only imagine, like, my daughter keeps saying, Mom, I'm not going to bed, it's still light out. It's like, just wait till the summer, till it's light till 10. Thank you for hanging out. That was 2 hours. That's crazy. It did not feel that long. Thank you for hanging out and chatting. I always appreciate everyone being so, like, just helpful in the comments and kind. And even in the Facebook group and stuff, like, everyone's really kind, and I really appreciate the kindness that everyone has for each other. So thank you for hanging out with me. I hope I can go live again before Friday. I think it's Tuesday today, right? Yeah. So hopefully I can go live again before Friday, but if not, I'll be live again on Friday, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Feel free to join our Facebook group as well so we can chat. You need to make it into a sweet tea. I do. We don't really do sweet tea here a lot. I think it's, maybe I'll need to learn how to do that. I think you just add like sugar and stuff to it, right? And you make it cold, like iced tea. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a night. So good night, everybody. And sleep well. Thank you, Corey. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Thank you, Nana. Bye.